We go to Check Me Out, our weekly showcase of Nigerians doing amazing things home and abroad. This week, we check out Crystal Ikanih Musa, the international development professional committed to ensuring sufficient funding for girl-child education in Nigeria. Let's check her out.
My philosophy of life is who God has destined to be a king will still be a king. My name is Crystal Ikanih Musa. I'm a global advocacy and public policy professional. Check me out. Growing up in America, there were times where, yes, I would be teased by other students for being Nigerian, but I always remember my father would always tell us, be proud of who you are, be proud that you are African, be proud that you are Nigerian. I went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. While I was there, I was able to get a Bachelor's of Arts in social work. I also have a Bachelor's of Arts in legal studies. And then I also have 2 minor certificates in African American Studies and Women's Studies as well. After that, I went to law school. I went to the University of the District of Columbia, David A. Clark School of Law. I was in Washington, D.C., and that's where I was able to get my Juris Doctor. After my first year of law school, you always get an internship or something. I made sure that my internship would be in Nigeria. Once I moved to Nigeria, I was able to join the international development sector. I eventually started working for Malala Fund. That was the perfect opportunity for me at the time. I was the first country representative that they did have, so I was leading the country work. And we were working specifically for the girl child in the area of education. I did that for about 6 years, and then I moved on to the regional level and I became the regional advocacy manager for the organization. And I started working for a portfolio that included more than Nigeria. So I had more African countries that I was overseeing and doing advocacy for. I was able to lead the advocacy that initiated the Senate passing the Universal Basic Education Act Amendment, which guarantees all children get 12 years of education. Through our advocacy, we were able to build a coalition of over 40 organizations that were fighting for the right to education for every child in Nigeria. Right now, I'm working for the Global Partnership for Education. It's a secretariat that's based within the World Bank. We try to ensure that education is a priority on the agenda for these governments that we work with. So I work very closely with the African Union, for example, ECOWAS, all of these regional and global institutions to advocate for education. Just love the nightlife in Nigeria. I love the restaurants. I just love the culture in Nigeria. Like Fridays when everyone wears traditional, that just took me aback when I moved here and I saw how proud we are as Nigerians and that we wear our traditional clothing. My name is Crystal Ikanih Musa. I'm a global advocacy and public policy professional, and you just checked me out.
Good job, Crystal.